Today is March 26th, 2026, and today has been going crazy. Today, so many things have been happening. I had a topic I wanted to talk about. I'm going to tell you about the topic later, right? It's separating art from the artist and things I've noticed recently. But, good grief, today has been a weird day, man. Okay? It's been crazy. Okay, so I wake up, right? Nothing to the ordinary. It's pretty windy. Right, it's pretty weirdly windy, right? That's fine. Whatever. I can deal with wind, you know? So I finished an entire book today. 300 pages of reading later, and I finished a book. What? When have I done that? Not in a very long time. What was up with that? I don't know. They were books that are due back at the library tomorrow, so it's a good thing I did finish it. But what the heck was that? Don't even get me started on the book. It's the third in a series, so I can't even talk about it without saying spoilers. What the fuck? Apologies for the language, but that is my brain right now. Huh? Anyway, moving on from that. So I finished the book. I wrote about the book. Because, that's how I keep track of all the books I've read. And then I had food, obviously. And then I started my paper. Paper was going mostly fine. I did not get most of it done. I got some of it done. I did pretty good, okay? I did pretty decent, dare I say. But here's the problem. My brain stopped. Hold on. The problem is that there's a lecture I specifically remember talking about, right? I may have told you about it. So if you do, please tell me. If you remember this, please tell me what video that was. If you know, because it would make my life a million times easier if I don't have to search through every single lecture ever given, alright? But, basically, it was basically human beings have, this natural instinct that they think is natural, but it's not actually natural. And specifically, the example I remember was, how far away do you stand in a grocery line? That's the specific example I remember. And I emailed my professor being like, hey, I don't remember what week this is from. Do you have any clue? If not, that's fine. Alright, I'll figure something else out. Please. Please. Do you remember, right? Because that would make my life a lot easier. Okay, a lot easier. Instead of having to search for a source to explain my problems away, So that happened. He hasn't responded, obviously. I emailed him 3 minutes before 5. There's no way he's responding tonight, right? He might respond tomorrow. If he doesn't respond tomorrow, I'm kind of messed up. So I'm gonna leave that part until either Saturday morning or Friday after 5. So, and then after that, who knows? But crazy day. It started snowing for a little bit, but then I went to a comedy show with youth pastor Ryan Kelly. He's very funny. A lot of dick jokes for some reason, but very funny. I got a picture with him. I don't have the picture because it was taken by my school, so I will never ever see that picture. Ever. Not once in my life will I see that picture. But I got a photo, and I don't normally do this, but I'm gonna show you the photo because it's a terrible photo and I think it's hilarious. It's amazing, right? It's the best photo you've ever seen. So, just letting you know. It was funny. But then, I came home. Dogs are trying to go crazy after each other because someone let them all out at the same time. Not the brightest move, but that's fine. That's fine. But then, I go inside and twist my freaking ankle, and now it still hurts. And I'm upset. And then, right before I was about to start recording this video, guess what? YouTube's like, hey, unless you turn on two-step verification, you can't use YouTube Studio. That's so nice of you, YouTube. That's wonderful. Very, very pleasant evening, right? I was doing mostly fine. I've got food. I've got a drink. It's in a cute mug. I'm having a good time. I'm no longer having a good time. So, it's been a day. And now, I'm going to talk about something that has been kind of irritating to me. The main topic that I want to talk about for this video. But I only have 3 minutes to do it. So, bear with me. I want to talk about separating art from the artist. And something that I've noticed recently is that people are like, oh, separate the art from the artist. But they're talking about J.K. Rowling. where if you like if you buy her books, you're supporting her. If you watch her new show, you're supporting her. You can't separate art from the artist when you are actively supporting the artist with your money. That's not separating, that's still supporting. Even if you're like, oh, well, I don't have the same beliefs as her. You're giving her money so that she can support her own beliefs, whether you agree with them or not. So, it's been kind of ticking me off. I mean, I have my own problems about the show in general. I have very few problems with race swapping characters, but did they have to choose Snape? That one? Like, the one character that I'm like, maybe not that one. You know? Hermione, or Ron, heck, even Harry. You can make any other character black, and you chose the one that, like, half the people hate? That literally bullies children and the main character hates? You're gonna choose that one? Interesting choices, right? But putting that aside, I've also seen this a lot in the music industry of not being able to separate the art from the artist. Where I'm going to say it right now, I'm a fan of Lovejoy in the sense that I like their songs. However, I don't like domestic abuse. And because of that, I'm not a very big fan of Wilbur Soot, so I've decided I'm not going to be watching his videos or listening to his music, which includes the band Lovejoy. And I've seen a lot of people be like, well, I don't care, so I'm still going to. It's like, what? What are you saying, right? Because a lot of them are like, oh, separate the art from the artist. You cannot separate the art from the artist when you are buying the art, and that goes directly to the artist. Because that's not separating, that's supporting. Those are two very different things. And it's pissing me off. Because I've seen it a lot recently of separating the art from the artist, but if you're actively buying the art and that money that you are using goes to the artist, there's no separation there. You can say whatever you want, but money speaks louder than your own words will. And it's been really pissing me off, right? Now, my big problem has mainly just been people saying like, oh, separate the art from the artist, and then still supporting the artist financially. You're not separating anything. And that's what's been pissing me off. So, apologies for the rant, but it's been something that I've been seeing a lot recently. So, that's pretty much it. I've got some corn dogs to eat. So, yeah, there's my brain for you. It's been a weird day. Hopefully tomorrow will be a little bit better. Hopefully I'll get an answer from my teacher, and hopefully I can finish my paper so that I don't have to deal with it this weekend. That would be great. But who knows? So, that's it for tonight. I will see you guys next time.